right, chat. I apologize for being late. I had to go do an errand, eat with my family. Big bag. Okay. Sorry, I need to eat to survive. My bad, man. Sorry, I can't photosynthesize like a plant. Okay. Anyways, going back, I'm like, hey, I kind of want to be back at 1. I kind of have something to do, and they're like, oh, it's 11:40. I think we're gonna go on a Costco run. And a Costco run, we went. Should have used a teleport ability. My bad, man. My bad. I'm not core F'd. I don't have super speed. Okay? My bad. Oh, give me polychromes. Oh yeah, holy. I think today's gonna be a good day, chat. Also, chat's looking a little wonky with a bunch of stuff in the bottom. Y'all want to move chat, or how daring are we feeling today? Huzzah! Oh, this is terrible. Never mind. Damn. Oh! How's that, chat? Can we go on a ride? Buckle your seatbelts, chat. Whoa! So, real talk though. Where would we move this? Perfect? All right, great. Oh, I wanted to address something. So people have told me, it's because I didn't put in the video. When I made the video on the live stream, I was saying like, oh, I kind of want what they had in HSR. For the proxy tools, I already know this thing exists, right? I tested it out again. So you see here, this is all the materials that you need, right? When I go back, now I gotta go back here again, click on this to refresh and see how much I have remaining. And when I tested it out, it doesn't refresh automatically. You know, in HSR, it's buttery smooth. When you click on this, it instantly has a button where you can go and farm it. And once you farm it, it goes back to the screen here and it shows you how much you still need. That's what I thought. HSR is more convenient. I could test it out right now because I tested it yesterday just to make sure that I'm not tripping balls. Like, I'm going here. I need 10 more of these, right? So Pioneer Certification Seal. And I now gotta go exit out. I gotta exit here. I gotta go here. I gotta click on this button here. Go here, go here, go here. Now I go to the attack drill, right? I click on this, I do it. Remember that we had 10. YouTube chat's covering the whole screen. I don't know, what? Really? No, it looks fine to me, Pixel Turtle. What? Are you sure you're okay? I'm gaslighting you, I'm sorry. Okay, we got 5 of these. Let's say, so we need 5 left, right? Actually, I feel like my whole point is going null and void because y'all can't even see what the I'm seeing. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, all right. Let's calm down here. Chats, what do you guys say like this? On top of my head? Is that good? Because me personally, I was thinking bottom left. So we have 5 now, right? So I took so long yapping, it might have already updated. Which will nullify my point. But now we gotta go back here. We gotta go back here. We gotta go to proxy tools again. All right. And then it nullified my point. Okay, you know what? We are back today, chat. We're back on Zenless Zone 0. Everything's fine. And we shall be watching the dev talk for ZZZ. Apparently a new video came out for them. So we're gonna watch that, and after that, we're gonna easy clap shield defense like we always do. Like I said before, I'm sorry, Twitch chat. I see Z sleeps. Hello, how y'all doing? I can't show your messages right now. It's a little wonky, but you know. All right. Behind the scenes, character optimization in Zenless Zone 0. This will be heat. This will be fire. It's a dev talk. I don't think I've ever done a dev talk. Brother, what is the chat size? What are you talking about? Everything's fine. Here we go. Y'all can see, right, chat? Y'all can see, right? Like, I can see. So, which I think that means y'all can see, right? I love the big chat. I know. Well, what big chat? You mean it's normal? All right, let's go. A long-term commitment. Character optimization. What do you? Why do you want to implement optimizations?
为什么想要做角色优化？
Okay. Let's calm down here. We're being a little too wacky right now. Can you make the video a little smaller? Yeah, 1 second, chat. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. There you go. Yeah.
其实主
There are
要是两
basically
方
two main
面，
reasons.
一方面
On
客
one
观上来
hand, from
说，
a
其实
perspective. Okay. No more trolling. Maybe we could do this in when I'm doing a little some goofy stuff in Shiyu, but we actually gotta pay attention now. Why do we want to optimize our characters?
其实
There are
主要是
basically
两
two main
方面的
reasons.
原
It's
因。
power
一
creep
方面，
and
客观上来说，随着版本的
I don't
更
know.
迭，
And new versions are released.
早期推出的角色
The
受制
early
于
characters
当
are
时
limited by
的
the system and
市
assets
场
at the
其
point in
实
time.
确实可
Okay.
能存在一些没有
Not
那
as
么
modern.
现代的
Okay.
地方。
Fair enough.
然后随着我们不断推出新
We'll
角
continue to
色，
release new
我们自己也
characters.
会意
We
识到，
also
其实
realize
我们
that
要
we'll
提
need to
供的
raise our
体验标
standards
准
for experience we
是需要
provide.
提升的。这一点
Hold on. It's only 12 minutes, so I can yap a little bit. I really like the fact that they're updating old characters this soon into the game. Because I guess two sides of a coin, right? Like on one side, it's like, oh yeah, like they're doing this because they have to. Old units are already super weak and like getting power creeped already. Me, on the other hand, on the other side of the coin, I think that it's because of maybe old units are already falling behind. It's because of that they're like, oh yeah, it's kind of bad. We admit to our mistakes and we are going to be trying to fix it. And I'm glad that they're fixing it, you know? I've always been in the side where power creep is okay as long as it's not too much too fast. Power creep needs to exist in like gacha games for new characters to shine over the others if they want to sell well. This is my own personal opinion. And it's only to the point where it's bad if old characters are basically useless. And thankfully, that's not the case with ZZZ. I feel like if people have good builds, people are still going to be able to clear with old characters like S11. I cleared with S11, right? That's saying something. I have a skill issue. Sorry that I'm yapping so much. I'm not really even looking at chat. I'm just like staring at a wall, like just yapping my brains out. But that's just my personal opinion. So
在老角色这里也是一样的。另一方面呢，
on the other
玩家
hand,
对于自己
players
喜爱
will
的角色
invariably
会
invest
倾
a
注
lot of
很多
resources,
的
time,
资
and feeling
源、
into their
时
favorite
间和
characters.
情感，
Exactly.
然
And
后也
it
不希
feels
望
like
这些
and it feels like absolute if they're not usable anymore.
角色能够更长期的去
We
应
only
对
would
一
tackle
些
certain
挑战，
challenges for a long
比
period
如
of
说我
time.
们是如
So
何
the
维
shield
持
defense
这
and
两
deadly
个玩
assault.
法。
Mm-hmm.
同时呢，我们自
We're
己也
also
是
long-time
这些
players,
长
Zenless
期
and
玩
Zero
家，然
ourselves,
后我们也
and we
有
share the
着
same
跟
hopes
玩
as
家
it's great. It's great. You know, this is fabulous. They admit like, oh yeah, we play the game.
一样的希望。
Caesar can't be saved. That's you're rage baiting me. Caesar can definitely be saved.
让我们自己的
Also, I
喜
should
欢的
stop,
角色能够继续
you know,
陪伴我
yapping
们
so
驰
much.
骋沙场，本身就是一件很棒的事情。这既回馈了玩家的
Not only can this be
对
way
角
of
色
giving
的
back
喜
to our
爱，
players who love
也
these
符合
characters,
我
it
们
also aligns with our
长
long-term
线运营的这个
operational
理念。
philosophy.
因此，我们在
Therefore,
2.0
we
之
made the
前
decision
就决
to
定
buff
了
up our
做
older
老角色
characters
加
even
强这
before
件事
version
情，
2.0,
并且决
and made
定
the
逐
decision
步
to slowly
长期
implement
的做
improvements
下
in
去
the。long run.
这
Great,
些在小爱
phenomenal.
之前的
Why
版本
has
中
talked
有
about it
聊
in early
到，
versions as well.
所
My
以
goat.
在2.0
That's
版本
version 2.0,
的时
we
候，
enrolled
我
L
们推
enhancements.
出了爱莲的加强
Again.
方案，在2.3版本
And in
的
version
时候，我们
2.3,
制
we
作
did the same for
了
Soldier
元昊安
Zero.
比的加强。
But now they're adding more. Which characters will
关
be
于如
optimized?
何决定要加强
After
角
deciding which
色，
characters to
我们
buff,
分成
we
了
have two
两部分
aspects
来
to
考虑
consider.
其一呢
First
是
off, the limited
限定
S
S 角色的
characters.
部分。过去1年多
Over
的
the
时
past
间
year,
每个版本都会有
each
新
version
的
will feature
S 代
distinctly
理人
new
登
S
场，而
agents,
在这1年
and
多
our
的时
gameplay
间里，
environment
我们
is
玩法
constantly
环
evolving
境
over the
也在
period
不
of
断的
time.
变化。怪物的动作性能、复杂度、玩法机制、玩家偏好的配对模式，这些也都在逐渐发生变化。从策划视角来
From
看
game
呢，
design
有的老
perspective,
角
as
色
new
能
characters
够
are being
随着新角
released,
色的推
having
出，
older
配对
characters
变更以
fit
后，
into
能够
updated team
饰演
composition
新
to
的
adapt
环
to new
境，甚
environments
至会有
will
新
create
的
more
就业
opportunities
空
for
间。
said character.
比
Yeah.
如2.1版本的简。
James version
同
2.1.
样的呢，有的角色也会在新环境中出现水土不服的情况。我们一
That's
方
why they
面
added Shunguang, right?
持续在收集和
Shunguang
关
like
注玩家
buff
们的反
basic is like
馈，
an
并
inherent
结
buff
合
to
游戏内的
defense
表
units.
现和数据，分析哪些角
To
色
know
在
those
新的
characters
环境
faces
中遇到
difficulties
困
in the
难，
new environment.
逐渐无法适应新的环境变化。另一方面，我们也会
We're also
整
conduct
体
a
系统性的
hostilic
评
and
估当
systematic
前
evaluation of
强
current
攻
strength、
异常、命
of
破
various
3大队伍体
things.
系中
Attack, anomaly,
各种队伍
rupture.
的强度。
What
结合未
about
来的可能的环境
defense?
变化，
What
将
about the
一些
defense
角
class?
色纳入优化的备选。综上结合以上的这些信息，我
Taking
们
all
最终
above
敲
after
定了
reworking
在
Ellen,
爱莲0号安比之
the
后
Soldier Zero
，2.5
Andy,
版
we
本
decided to prioritize improving the
优先
experience
选
for
择
Bernice in version
优化
2.5.
伯尼
Yes.
斯
Are
的
they
体
gonna
验。
explain this?
伯尼斯是
Bernice is a
玩
character
家
that many
很
players
多
are
玩
familiar with. Yes, I've been saying this. The defense is cooked. I've been saying this, by the way. Bernice needed buffs. I felt like she was very weak. She was okay when she first came out, But when shield defense and deadly assault enemies started becoming stronger, I feel like Bernice didn't really have a good place to be in. She wasn't in a good spot. And then when Vivian came out, she just became completely outclassed. So this is great.
更加熟悉的一名角色。在近期的版本中，它主要遇到的困难在于，相比于其他的立场角色，它的立场继续效率和攻击节奏已经偏慢了。另外，在其登场之后的爆发伤害能力也略有不足。我们希望通过本次的补强，让伯尼斯成为玩家搭建异常队伍的备选之一。其二。 常驻 S 角色部分，除了刚才我们提到的限定 S 角色之外，常驻 S 角色也是很多玩家在队伍构筑时很重要的支撑。
Wait, no, Zhuyang's not even a standard. Sorry, my bad. My bad. That was a misplay. Sorry. S11, I've been asking for S11 buffs because I thought S11 was weak, and now she's getting a buff. Great. Oh, Colada. Okay, you're right.
而且也有很多玩家对其中的一些角色
Lycon doesn't need a buff. I think Lycon's still pretty strong.
情有独钟。
I think.
因此我们
I was running a level 50 Lycon or level 40 to 50 Lycon with a Yeet Hori, and it was still working out fine. I tried to run Colada with any team back then, with like Evelyn or like freaking any other team, and it just didn't work.
常驻 S
all
角色
standard
的
S
决定。
all okay.
当然。 在 2.5 版本中，我们可能还没有办法把所有常驻 S 替代的人都端上来。从帮助玩家过渡前
and cook something really well than having something rushed and feel awkward.
期缺少队伍核心输出，
helping players transition to early games like core DPS with priorities handed as S11 of the tech specialty and Grace of the anomaly specialty. Okay, so they're focusing on attackers first because that's like basically the carry. What is your
在
optimization
实际的
approach?
制作过程中，我们会综合考虑角色的 IT 设定和角色本身的特质，来让这位老伙伴重返战场。因此，设计优化时，我们会沿着角色本身的核心定位和特色玩法设计去做强化。比如伯尼斯的后场异常定位，11号艾琳、0号安比的战场强攻主 C 的定位和格丽斯战场异常的定位，然后再结合
They're talking too fast, bro. My brain literally cannot process this information fast enough. Combining it with their own unique gameplay
自身的
designs.
特色玩法设计方案，这样呢能确保角色加强之后，玩家对于角色的核心理解维持不变，能够感到熟悉。例如格丽斯，我们增加了新的特殊技招式循环。
Ooh, they're actually talking about it. Hold on. We've added new special attack skill cycles
并且优化
and
了它的招式
optimization,
衔接，
optimize the skill
新增
combinations
了能够消
and the
耗
ability to
超
consume
频、触
overclocking
发易
and
放的
triggering a
玩法。
bloom. Whoa, a bloom? I thought that was a Vivian exclusive.
从而去改善它过去相对单一的战斗体验。此外，
She
我
can
们还
bloom now? We've also expanded her additional ability
扩展
conditions
它的额外能力条件，以扩展
to
它的
broader
配对
team
空间。
competitions. Okay. Additional ability conditions, which is like how you team build, right? Like a certain unit ability only activates and there's another one. Like if there was Haramasa needs either a stun unit or an electric unit or some, I don't remember it, but something like that. So they're okay. Broadening it is actually really good. I like this a lot because I think this will give us the opportunity to make more goofy teams. Goofy teams are fun. I didn't like how sometimes it felt like you had to get locked in a certain class or a certain specific character. Case in point with Haramasa. I was like, oh, I would love to run Haramasa, Caesar, and someone else. But then people are like, to unlock Haramasa's additional ability, you actually have to put in with a stunner. And I'm like, damn it, man, you know?
以扩展它的配
This is
对
good.
空
I
间，
love this. I love this.
又或者说
On the other
11
hand,
号。为了让它的
To
战
make
斗
Soldier
更加
Levis
流
combat
畅
more，fluid,
我们不仅
not only did
增
we
加
add
了
new
新的
new
战斗
combat
动作，
actions, or
同
lock
时
in,
还
we
增
also
加了
included
蓄
a
意相
charge
杀、闪避
parry.
反击等招
Oh
式，
my god, they're making her even harder to use, man. No.
加了新的战斗动作，同时还增加了
A charge parry?
相杀、
Jesus.
闪避反
Dodge
击
counter?
等招式，从而让他在
That's insane.
战场上
That looks sick though. It looks really good. I'm just saying that my skill issue is not gonna be able to utilize her well until I like spam her.
能够有更多的博弈选择。
That's really cool. That's
当然
huge.
增加这
After
些
adding these
新
new
设计之
designs,
后， 为了方便玩家上手，我们也制作了角色加强后的额外试玩关卡，以及相应的试玩活动。在2.5版本期间，无论是否拥有该角色，都可以进行试玩。
Any specific examples
以
to
伯尼斯为
illustrate?
例，
Let's start with Bernice.
他是一位火
She's
系
an
后
off-field
场
fire
异常
anomaly
腹
sub
飞，
DPS
其核心玩法
whose core
是
gameplay
能够
mechanic
为
is to
敌
inflict
人
the
施
scorch
加
status
灼
on
伤状
enemies.
态。之后就可以切
Then
换
players
到
can
其
switch
他
out to
异
another
常
anomaly
角色
character
进
to
行攻
attack.
击，
Yep, that's how I've been
触
playing
发
it.
余烬
Triggering
造
additional
成
afterburn
额外
damage and
的
killing
伤
fire
害
anomaly
和
buildup.
火属性积蓄，为后续触
Playing
发
the ground
紊
one to trigger
乱
disorders
做积累。
subsequently.
我们围绕余
We
烬
focus
相
on
关的机制，
afterburn related mechanics.
在余烬
After
触
triggering
发
a
一
certain
次
amount
时
of
候，伯尼
afterburns,
斯
Bernice
将
will
获
obtain
得流
Ember
火。
Flow.
下一次登
The
场
next
时
time
候，
Bernice takes
能
on the
够消
field, she
耗
can
流
consume
火，
Ember
自
Flow
动释放一
to
个
automatically
新
unleash
的
a new
登场
entry
属性
skill
并且触
and trigger a bloom
发一
once.
次
Whoa! Whoa! No, Vivian spot as the like the bloomer. No, Vivian spot is. You know, this is fine. This is fine. I'm just memeing. Okay,
消
so
耗流火，自动释放
Bernice
一
can
个
also a bloom.
新的
Everyone's a blooming now.
特殊技。
Okay, I'm trying to see where you can see when it maybe the little dot here, right? Like after you charge up a little bit, like the dot fills up
能够
here.
消耗流火，
And then
自
which
动
means
释
if you
放一
switch
个
out, you can
新的
bloom.
登场特殊技，
Yeah,
并
yeah,
且
it consumes the little dot here. Great.
触发一次异放，这个异放将
This bloom
额
will
外
trigger
减
additional
算
anomaly
一次
damage to
当
the
前
current
属性的异
attribute,
常伤害，让伯尼
increasing
斯
Bernice's
在
burst
登场
damage
触发紊
potential.
乱之外，额外
The
增加
Vivian
了他的
creep on
爆
top of
发
her
伤
ability
害
to trigger
能力，
disorders upon her
并
entry.
且该
Also,
登场
Bernice is
招式具备
invincible
无
while
敌
using
效
this
果，
entry skill.
且释放中直
And while the
接
skill is
点
active,
按
you can
按
directly
键
press EX
就能
attack
够衔接强化特殊
and
技
chain it
灼
with an
热
EX.
摇荡法双本。
Okay,
然后这些
okay.
衔接呢，能让伯尼斯的登场更加的安全和
Safer
舒
and
缓。
smoother.
此外，作为补充，
Additionally,
长按普攻
holding
现在能
basic
够触发
attack
一次
now triggers an
无消耗的
afterburn
余烬，
with zero
且
cost.
在计算
Oh,
一
that's
次
huge! Oh my god, that's so good! That's so good! They should give Nekomata totalize. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
为下一次伯
Laying the
尼
ground
斯
for
登
Bernice's
场
next
做准
appearance.
备。在上面的基础上，
Building on the
我们在
above will
等
further
级
increase
2
Bernice's
到
cover
6
strength
级
from level
进一步
2
提
through
升了
level
伯尼斯的
6.
强度，为伯尼
And
斯
add a
新
new
增
Waker
了
potential
潜能
passive
觉
for
醒被动。
Bernice.
我们减少
We
了
reduced
伯尼
the
斯触发余烬的时间
interval
间
triggering
隔，
afterburn
加速了
while
他
accelerating her
角
rotation
色
and
循
anomaly
环
build
和异
speed.
常积蓄的
Okay.
同
Okay,
时
I'm excited.
我们
Meanwhile,
考
we
虑
considered
进一
further
步
increasing
提
the
高伯尼
effectiveness
斯
of her
能
energy
量自
regen.
动回
Yes,
复
more
收
energy
益，
regen
增强了角
Enhancing
色
her
在
off-field
后场的
specialty
个性，提高了角色的
while
强度。
increasing her strength.
在优化
Holy.
11号的时候，我们首
Okay, hold on. What I like, I'm gonna yap again. Sorry, Mr. Yapper here. I love the fact that they're not redoing the whole character. Like it still feels like a Bernice gameplay. Like, it still feels like this character, but it's just a little more clean, or like a little more well-rounded. An example is like when Bernice does her, I guess her a blooming attack. You can also hold E instantly to use her EX, her double shot, and that's I guess that's the same thing as when you like charge attack and then double and hold E, which does the same thing. It just feels nice. It's still the same character, you know. You don't have to relearn the whole character all over again.
首先想到的是，大家非常喜欢11
So
号
the
特定
rhythm-based
节奏的
comments
研究
quite
案
well
法，
received.
这是11号的核心特色。
That is Soldier
在
Level's core
补强
feature.
角色时
The
的
starting
出发
point with
点是
strengthening
希望
Soldier
能够
11
延续
is to
11
preserve
号
his
的特
signature
色，
style. Yep.
同时让11
I
号
literally just said this. Okay. I pre-watched this video. Sorry. I'm lying. I didn't.
更好的适应逐渐
So
的战斗环
characters
境。
feel
随
the
着
same,
战斗
but
环
gets
境节奏
but
越
feels
来
just
越
feels
快
better.
，11号从一个主打普
Started as a
攻
basic
的角
attack
色，
oriented
现在
character, is
被
now
迫
forced to play
变
like
成了
a
一个
guerrilla soldier
主
who
打
specializes
闪
in
避
dodge
反击的
cannons.
游骑兵的感觉。这并非是11号设计
Is
的
the
初
soldier
衷，
yep,
我
yep,
们
yep,
还
yep,
希
yep. We
望
wanted
还原
restore the
11
image
号
of soldier
和
level
敌人
clashing
正
with the
面
enemy
交锋
head
的
on,
因此呢
parrying them.
我们不
Yep.
仅为11号设计了
Design
智力
charge
相
up
杀的
parry
招
to
式和
enhance
增强交互，同时
interaction.
新增了闪避反击后保
New
留
feature
普攻
of
段数的
base.
设计，可以让11号在战斗中更多的打出高伤害的
This
普
is
攻游
good.
戏
I。like
而
that.
另一个方面，为了让11号在敌人失衡
I
期
want to
间
add
造
some of
成
my
更多
soldier
的
lemons
输出，
output while
在
enemy
实际测试中我
stun.
们也发
During
现，
actual
在
testing, we
射程
found
爆
that
发
when
期
an
间
enemy is
，11号的
stunned,
火刀
the
刺
number
其
of
实
5 version
是易
soldier
服
level can trigger
因
exceeds
此
the
我们
stun.
新增了
Therefore,
另
we're
一张
adding a
普攻
fifth
攻击
basic
的同
attack
时，
sequence.
还给11号增加了一个全新的机制。这第一个
Whoa!
大招可以强化普
Her
攻，
chain attack and ultimate
强化
can
后的
increase,
普攻武
causing
可以
it
一
to
次消
all
耗
fire
所有的
versions
火
at
苗，
once
打出更多的伤害，
to deal more
这样
damage.
可以进一步
So further boost everyone's burst damage in the stun one. Okay, what my smooth brain can... Let me know if I'm wrong, chat. So basically, they're saying that the original Soldier 11, when you ulted and during the stun window, you had, you like when you EX, you had like 5 to 10 auto attacks that were fire. But because the stun window was kind of short and because we had so much Like we had basically 2 rounds of normal attacks. They're like, all right, since it's too long, they're basically gonna shove it all into one sequence. So that it actually bursts. Am I getting that right? Let me know if I'm being stupid, chat. Always stupid. My bad, man. That's why I wanted to. I'm asking you guys. The last aspect is actually optimizing in terms of fluidity. To make Zenless combat smoother and more fluid, we expanded on the idea of unleashing a stronger slash that deals more damage. After precisely pressing the attack button and enhanced it. Current attack is about to end. Tapping attack quickly cancels the current attack and unleash the next one. Increasing sword level. Whoa, that's attack cancels now? Can really dodge one attack during assault and quickly launch a counterattack. If you time your attacks well, you can continuously unleash fire suppressions while fending off monsters. Okay. Okay. I see. Insert meme of someone blindfolded while looking at something. It looks good. I can't wait to test it out. Obviously, I ain't no guru. I'm just here to play games, so we're gonna test it out when she comes out, and then chat can like flame me and teach me at the same time. What's the difference about this round of optimization compared to the previous ones? We're using. They're talking so fast, man. Holy! If we're using 2.0 Ellen as an example, we created new skills for her. A new skill combination, a new blocking mechanic, and broadening her team combination and so on. Damn, they're giving her everything. Action production scale intensity surpasses that of a single Mindscape cinema level. But when it comes to character optimization, the players only get a some on/off toggle on the ancient interface. What does that even mean? We choose a new systematic feature in 2.5. Potential vision. Each character will have their own specially designed interface. Yeah. The previously enhanced element, so we'll consider we'll see further upgrades. Yeah, this thing. Yeah. Design-wise, we segmented the character strengthening into 6 levels. Level 1 would be just an element enhancement in 2.0 and MVs in 2.3. We'll add new experiences, new skills, optimize existing combos, and verbally frame coverage and so on. Wait, are they talking about 2 types of upgrading? So 0 MV will already activate the potential before 2.5. They will see the level 1 enhancement directly. Oh, never mind. Between level 2 and 6, we'll further enhance the character's raw stat. I see. Okay, so this is basically, the first potential is basically updating their gameplay style and the stuff. And after that, everything else that's getting upgraded is just raw stats, right? When they're saying that Ellen and S0 are getting buffs again, this is just stat buffs, right? Between levels 2 and 6, we will further enhance the character's raw stats. Exactly, okay. Ellen and S0 Ambi will receive further upgrades from level 2 to 6. Players can use the new daily performance resources to exchange, or the weeklies, the corresponding character's potential silhouettes to the potential archive story. Yep, this is free, by the way. You just have to grind. Will it be difficult to... How do you read that fast? There's no shot people read that fast, man. Dude, that was like 0.5 seconds, bro. That was like frame 2. Like, what? There's no way. There's no way. All right, chat. Skill issue. What did it say? What did it say, chat? Let me know right now. Don't go back. Don't you dare go back on the stream right now. What did it say? What did it say, huh? Let me know, chat. I ain't seeing no one. Type in the chat right now. Will it be difficult to obtain daily performances? No, it wouldn't. We don't want to create an additional gameplay that would increase players' weekly burden. So players can claim these daily performances through completing the weekly, which we've always done. We've always done this. This is great. Additionally, Z-Man's investigation units, great, can also be used to exchange for daily performance each month. Great. So you just gotta play the game and you'll get it. Like, you don't even have to play more than you did before. That is amazing. As mentioned earlier, we'll be launching the trials for these enhanced characters alongside version 2.5.
这些补强角色的试玩活动，完成一个
As
角
players
色
can
补
also
强的
earn a
试
ton
玩
of daily
玩家
performance
也会
points
获得
by
大
completing
量
these
的
enhanced
日
agents.
常业绩。
More here too as
大
well.
家在2.5
You'll be
版本
able to
中
power
也
your
能
favorite
更快
characters
的对
even
自己
faster,
喜爱的
Proxies.
角色进
Can
行
we actually talk about how much Denny's it takes to level up a character to goddamn level 60? For
我可
now,
以
I can
说
say
所有的
all
常驻
standard
S
S-ring
级角
agents will
色
see
都
their
会有
individual
相应的
enhancements.
加强计划，并且在不
which
远
will
的
be
未来
rolled out
逐
gradually in
步
the
加
future
入到
versions.
新的版本中。且
We
神
understand
将
the
们
importance
在
of
各
all
个
our
角色
agents
上
and our
倾
proxy
注的心
dedication,
血、情感及羁
emotions
绊，
and bonds with them.
也真心
I
希
really
望
hope with the
在
implementation
潜
of
能影像
potential
系
vision
统推出
system,
之后，神将们
our
仍
proxies
然
can
可以
continue to
与
team up
这
with
些
these
老
old
伙伴们
buddies
一起继续守
to
护
keep
亲爱的
protecting
都。
New Eridu. This is great. I feel like I had. It's great. Wow, that was good. That was a really good Z talk, dev talk. Really good. I really enjoyed this a lot. Show your money, my Denny's. 6633811. Bro is not maxing yet, Shunguang. Broke streamer. Wait. I thought this was a good amount of Denny's. What happened? Wait, what happened? Why y'all flaming me? I thought this was a good amount. My gold is broke. What? Go farm money. I have 8 mil. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I have 1 mil. I got 1 mil. You need 3 mil to max an agent? Holy shit. It's okay, chat. Like, y'all saying this is the end of the world. Come on, chat. Like, we got, oh, what the hell? When did it turn to 8 days? Wait, 2.5 is coming out in like 2 weeks, like in a week and a half. When the hell? I thought we had like 2 weeks left. What? Oh, no. Oh, no. I was like, come on, chat. You're scaring me, man. We got 2 weeks left. We got a week left. Holy. Oh, no, my polychromes. What happened? What happened to my polychromes, man? Oh, no. Chat, we might be on cook. But they gave a lot of details on the new characters, the buffs. I'm not worried about, you know, like if the character's going to be completely new. Seems like they're just adding more to the character without blemishing them. And I actually really like that. And I'm glad that they're also saying they're going to update all the other standard S-rank units as well. Hopefully, they didn't mention anything about Jane Doe. They didn't mention anything about Caesar King. Or they didn't mention anything about Zhuyan. Me personally, chat. I know that Caesar and Jane Doe maybe. Is there anyone in chat that thinks that Zhuyan needs a buff? Or is that just me? Qingyi, yeah, Qingyi. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people are saying Qingyi needs a buff. I don't have Qingyu, so I don't really know. Harumasa buff win. More like Harumasa rerun win. And that is it for this video. Really excited about the new buffs coming out. I can't wait to try S11. I know, the D1S11 hater is kind of excited. She looks really fun to play, and I can't wait to try out all the other characters as well, like Bernice especially. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys are excited about, your thoughts about the ZZZ Dev Talk, if you guys have any like problems or concerns. But as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, that is all I got. Peace.